show you the third icon along, which is columns. In this case, I'll start with the 2-column layout. You can see here, these are all evens, and these are actually 2 columns by fractions, and these are 3 columns by fractions. Okay, we're just going to start with a straight 2, and you can see here it's automatically added our inner blocks. Okay, so we've got 2 columns, and it's automatically put the inner padding into this block, and then it's got a child component ready for us to go. Well, that's pretty nice. Okay, so now in here I could go and actually add my components in as I would like. Okay, pretty basic stuff there. But watch what happens in here. I can go back to my column, and I can now just turn this to any of these. In this case, we're going to build out a 3-column, aren't we? So I'm just going to select 3-column, and it changes it for us. But what I want to do now is capitalize on that work, as I said in the introduction. So I'm going to clone this one now, and in the back here I'm going to change the background. So outer frame, pencil icon, I'm going to go to my background colors, and I've got a setup that you're probably familiar with now. I'm going Space Cadet, and I'm going as a gradient this blue, and then I'm actually using this as 130 on the gradient angle. I can use the gradient angle to find something that I like, but I can hone in and be very specific. I've decided I'm using 130. So I'll just close this now, and now as quick as that, we've got 2 layouts for the price of 1. I'm now going to turn this 3-column into a grid. So I'm just going to clone this one. So we've got our original there that we're going to add to the layout straw at the end. And now in this one, I'm going to put it back to design mode, and now you'll see the beauty of the column tools. We looked at this slightly before the column tools, but now if I click the clone icon on here, I can just look at these. I can move up and down. I've got 2 images on the top and the bottom here, right? So that's the beauty of using these parent columns, because we can move our rows, if you like, of our grid up and down. Now, what we'll do in this case is make a decision. I'm going to delete this image because we've got an image below here, and I'm actually going to turn this into a 2/3 video and 1/3 shop. So I can do this in the columns tool. Now if I was to this is what I want here, 2/3, 1/3. But if I was to just to click this one straight away, when you change this has got 3 columns and this has got 2. So it always deletes the last one. So the last one has to go. We want to keep the shop one. So this is where we can use our rotate. So watch this. If I hit rotate, well, we still want to keep the video there, don't we? So I'm just going to click rotate one more time. Okay, so now our image is over on the left. So I'm confident now. I can now put this to 2/3, 1/3, and now we've got our video as the hero, and then the shop to the left. So this might be talking about the product, and then we've got buy it over here, which could be a cool way to use this particular layout. Okay, so at this point now, I could say, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll actually clone this one. Okay, so now we've got our variant, and then I'm going to make our dark version, capitalizing on the work that we've done in 3 very quick moves. So now we're looking really nice there. So if you recall from the introduction, I actually said that we're going to have another map here. So what we'll do in this case, we'll keep the slider, we'll remove the image altogether, and we'll have a map 2/3 and a slider 1/3. So in which case, let's go and have a look at that. So I'm going to use the clone tool to create another variant. Okay, and now let's go and have a look at this. So I could hit now, we want to get rid of the image, so I'm just going to use the rotate. So the image is still in here. Again, use the rotate. And so that's where we want to do. So now I'm going to change this to the 2/3, 1/3, and now we have our map. We want our map to be on the other side, so what we want to do now is use the rotate, and now our map's on the other side. I'm going to pop that into business mode now. That's looking good. What do we want to do next? Capitalize on the work that we've done. So I'm going to hit the clone icon, and now I'm going to put this into our dark, knowing my settings, always being consistent.